In a noisy, rushing city, hidden between tall buildings, there was a quiet little park. Few noticed it, but each morning, an old man named Mr. Thompson sat beneath a big oak tree, smiling, waiting to share a simple act of kindness. Every morning, an elderly man named Mr. Thompson would shuffle to the park, his trusty cane clicking softly on the cobblestones. He would make his way to a particular bench beneath a towering oak tree, and from there, he would smile at the world. It was a curious habit he had developed in his later years, this smiling at strangers. It all began one morning when a young woman sat beside him, tears streaming down her face. Without words, Mr. Thompson offered her a small, freshly picked flower, its petals bright and hopeful. Surprised, she accepted it. The next day, she returned to thank him and share how that simple act had given her the strength to face a difficult decision. Inspired by this interaction, Mr. Thompson made it his mission to offer a gesture of kindness to someone each day. On an overcast Tuesday, he noticed a harried mother tending to her 3 restless children. Noticing the challenges she faced, Mr. Thompson simply offered a warm smile as their eyes met. It was enough to lift her spirits. Later, she would recall that moment as the catalyst for a newfound patience with her children. Then there was the young man who sat across from Mr. Thompson one summer's afternoon, drowning beneath the weight of the world. Mr. Thompson engaged him in light conversation, a simple chat about the weather and the beauty of the trees. It might have seemed inconsequential, but for the young man, it was a reminder that life wasn't just burdens. There were simple joys too. As the days turned into weeks, Mr. Thompson became a fixture in the park. His acts of kindness multiplied, rippling through the community. People began to look forward to his presence, feeling buoyed by the knowledge that someone would notice them. Mr. Thompson's gestures weren't grand or earth-shattering, but they had a profound impact. A quiet revolution in kindness spread from his steady bench beneath the oak. He taught others that even the smallest gestures could change a person's day, or even their life. It was a lesson picked up by others. A cafe worker who decided to learn customers' names, a bus driver who began greeting each passenger with a cheerful good morning, a teenager who decided to leave compliment notes in library books for strangers to find. One winter's day, as a blanket of snow covered the park, Mr. Thompson was absent from his bench. Concerned, some of his regular visitors in the park began to inquire about him at the local shops and cafes. They learned he had taken ill, too frail to leave his small apartment. Motivated by the warmth they had experienced, a movement grew practically overnight in the community Mr. Thompson had nurtured. Park visitors brought meals, neighbors offered to run errands, and a group of young children gathered drawings and cards, making a collage of gratitude to brighten Mr. Thompson's room. For Mr. Thompson, who had spent his days brightening others, the kindness came back to him tenfold. Within those walls, as he healed, he smiled, knowing that each small gesture he'd offered had sown seeds of goodness in his community. From his window, he could see the park, his oak tree, and the bench now occupied by others who, inspired by his legacy, had taken up his mantle. This was how lives were transformed, one small gesture at a time, reflecting a simple truth he had always known but now saw mirrored in others. The power to change the world lies in the kindness of the human heart. Subscribe to Mindfull Kids Club for more heartwarming stories and emotional adventures. New videos every week. Don't miss out.